A clam that lives more than 400 years. The giant clam. Believe it or not, some clams can live up to more than 400 years. Scientists explain that their long lifespan can be attributed to a process called slowed cell replacement, but at present, there are still no reasons stating what makes them mature at a slow rate. This process, too, is still up for further studies. Preliminary analysis of the longest-lived clam by academics found it to be between 405 and 410 years. A recent further study of the clam, however, has revealed that it is 507 years old. Giant clams are omnivores, meaning they eat both plants and other animals. Giant clams are covered in shells. Giant clams live in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Giant clams live on saltwater seafloors. These sea creatures eat phytoplankton and zooplankton. These are tiny plants and animals that a giant clam siphons into its system and consumes. In addition, giant clams get essential nutrients including sugar and protein from algae that live in their body tissue. A giant clam can grow as long as 4.5 feet and weigh as much as 550 pounds. A giant clam has a thick, heavy shell with fluted, or curved edges. The soft tissue, or mantle, inside its shell, displays a pattern and mixture of colors such as yellow, green, iridescent blue, and purple. A giant clam's mantle can be compared to the fingerprints of a person. No two mantles are exactly alike. A giant clam's mantle has clear spots called windows. The sunlight travels through these windows to access the algae living inside the clam's tissue. The sunlight is necessary for the algae to photosynthesize. This clam also has two siphons located in its mantle. One siphon takes in water along with phytoplankton and zooplankton. The other siphon releases water. There is a myth that has been around for centuries stating that giant clams can grab divers and swallow them. This is why they are sometimes called man-eaters. However, this is just a tall tale made popular in movies and fantasy novels. A giant clam can have a pearl inside it. However, finding a pearl in a giant clam is a rare occurrence. Each giant clam has both sperm and eggs. They reproduce by releasing both sperm and eggs into the open water. One giant clam can release 500 million eggs at one time. Eggs are fertilized by the sperm released by another giant clam. This is called broadcast spawning. The fertilized eggs hatch into larvae. Giant clam larvae circulate in the water looking for plankton and other tiny particles of food until they grow large enough to settle into one place near or on a coral reef. A developing giant clam goes through many stages. It starts as an egg and hatches into larvae. After that, it develops into a veliger, a pedivliger, a juvenile, and an adult. Though it takes years for a giant clam to achieve adult weight and size, it has a lifespan of up to 100 years. So, it has plenty of time to grow into a 4-foot, 500-pound grown-up. Please like, share, and subscribe.